I'm back with another vlog this week. I've just started a new house sit that's for a whole month long, so that'll be a really nice one. Don't have to move for a while. I just had over 3 weeks without house sit, which was annoying because somebody cancelled and there wasn't really enough time to get another one. It's always quiet kind of May, June time in Australia in terms of house sits, just because it's coming into winter and school holidays haven't started yet. Shush! So I've got 2 dogs on the house sit. One's woofing. Stop woofing! Shh! Shh! She's been asleep for ages, and as soon as I start filming, she starts woofing. One's quite old, and the other one, you can't see her, she's down here. The other one's almost blind and she's deaf, but she's a very happy little dog. She knows her way around and everything. So yeah, and this week I got my Ancestry DNA results, so I'll go through those and we can find out where I'm from. Pepper, say hello. Tell them that you're the one who keeps woofing. You're the woofer, hey? This is Pearl, lovely Pearl. I can't say. It's me, yes, hello, lovely. Oh, she's such a nice little doggy. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Oh. This video is sponsored by the Oodie, who make these really lovely, really soft, oversized hoodies. Let me just show you the whole thing. They're very, very long. These are great in Sydney because it gets very cold in the winter. I think it was 6 degrees last night, and they don't really have insulation or central heating like we do in England, so you do get cold here. I just told a friend in England that it was cold over here, and he's like, isn't it 30 all year? No, it's not, Dave. No, it's not. So these are lovely, and if you use my discount code DODU35, you can get $35 off an Oodie. I'll leave the link in the description below. Okay, DNA, dun dun dun. Do you know what? I wanted to save it and open it on camera, and then when you sign up with them, you can tick like through loads and loads of options of what they'll let you do, and I must have obviously ticked to let it like link me to other people. So before I'd even opened my own results, my mum was messaging me going, oh, you've got this much Welsh and you've got this much that. I'm like, how can you see my results? I haven't looked yet. So I knew before I'd seen it. Anyway, I'm going to go through properly. DNA, come on, dun dun dun. Your DNA story. So I am, quite surprising, 44% Welsh. That's so much Welsh, more Welsh than anything else. So my mum's, not both parents, one of my mum's parents is Welsh, so we've got a lot of Welsh in the family. But yeah, she's given me loads and loads of Welsh. 33% England and northwestern Europe, mainly from the Midlands. That's not a surprise. And then, this one's surprising, 13% Sweden and Denmark. So my mum and dad have both got a little bit of Swedish and Danish, but I seem to have taken all the Swedish and the Danish from them, so a little bit Scandinavian. And then I didn't get a lot of other things, so Scotland 9%, that's from dad, and Ireland only 1%. So what you can do is compare my DNA, so it's comparing you with your parents. If your parents are on here, and I guess if you're both elected to be matched with people, it tells you immediately who your parents are. So this could be really good for people looking for long lost parents or children, because it just tells you straight away. And it does also link you to everyone that you've got like a match with, so like distant cousins. So I think there was 22,000 people that it matched me to, so that's a lot more cousins than I think I need. Anyway, so let's have a look at my mum and dad's stuff. Okay, I'll go through the results. So this lime green colour here is Wales, so if we look at the Welsh, that's all from the maternal side. Thanks, Mum, for all the Welsh. Then England and Northwest Europe, this darker green. I'll take Welsh off. You can click underneath to select the regions. So nearly all my England and Northwest Europe is from my dad, and just a little slither from my mum. Thanks for that. Sweden and Denmark, blue. Okay, yeah, mostly from dad and quite a bit from mum as well. So got all the Scandinavian. Scotland, all that's from dad, and then Ireland, the purple, tiny bit, and that's from dad as well. So a little bit of Irish there. Also, if you just scroll down under these little charts, it'll tell you both of your parents' breakdowns of DNA from those regions. So we can see, here's me on the right, so we can see I've got 44% Welsh, and that's all from Mum. 33% England and Northwest Europe, so only 1% came from Mum, 32% from Dad. Sweden and Denmark, 13%, so that's mostly Dad, got 8, and then 5% from Mum, and then 9% Scottish, none from Mum, all from Dad. 1% Irish, all from Dad. Dad's got the Irish. Another thing you can do is go on this chromosome painter, which is in beta at the moment, but it does work. So if you have a look at here, it shows you your chromosomes, which are these coloured bars, with the regions they're associated with in your ethnicity estimate. So you can look at your chromosomes. So that you've got 1 down to 22. It says you've got, hang on, what are chromosomes, blah, blah, blah. So you have, most people have 23 pairs of chromosomes, but one of them is your sex chromosome, so they haven't got that there, so they've got the other 22. So, and then the ones at the top with the longest bars are from the most recent, like the most recent, I don't know how to word it. Let's have a look. How can I use this information? The longer a segment, so the long ones at the top, the longer a segment is for a region, the more recent your connection to that region may be. Okay, so if we look up here, so Sweden and Denmark is the most recent region that I'm connected to. Now, my parents have done the family tree going a long way back. There's no Scandinavians on this. Someone, somewhere, some great granny somewhere has had a good time in Sweden. That's what I reckon. Anyway, so that's the most recent one. Then what have we got here? Oh, Wales, look at that. So the Welsh is recent and all the way down to ancient. I wonder how ancient is ancient. Who knows, okay? Oh, take the Swedish off. So that's all the Welsh, then do the English, take Wales off. So this is all the English. So we've got recent, and then we've got a bit of older stuff, okay? And so if I click on paternal, that's the top bar. So for each pair, the top one is from my dad, and then the bottom one is from my mum. So you can see not much English from her, just a little bit here. And then let's do Scotland, both parents. So Scotland is quite ancient, a little bit of ancient Scottish there. That's all from Dad. And Ireland, ooh, really ancient Irish, a bit of ancient Irish. Okay, that's cool. It does say that the information they give you about what's from the maternal and paternal side is from your results, not from their results. So they can look at your results and they'll know which side it's come from. That's how they break it down. However, I do know my mum and dad's results. So my dad is 59% England and Northwest Europe, whereas I'm 33. He's 18% Scotland and I'm 9. He's 16% Irish, I'm 1. And he's got 7% Denmark and Sweden, and I've got 13%. What is my mother? My mum is 54% Wales, I'm 44. She's 42% England and Northwest Europe, I'm 33. And then she's 2% Sweden and Denmark, and I'm 13%. So mum's got no Scottish or Irish. Fancy that. Got to go on an afternoon dog walk now. I'm being summoned by 2 very demanding dogs waiting for their walk. Woof, woof, woof. okay, time to chill out. I've had dinner and I've been and fed a cat that I almost forgot I've got to feed. I've never actually not fed a cat when I'm supposed to feed it, but today I didn't remember till the evening. I do have a diary and spreadsheets, but I feed him every other day, so I got mixed up. But I've been over and he's fine, so there we go. Doggies are chilled now. I watched a series on Netflix the other day called Requiem. It was really good. A thriller series set in Wales in a really old spooky house, and it was a little bit supernatural. So that was really, really good. I like that one. And I've started watching one called White Lines, which is English, but it's set in Ibiza, so they're trying to solve a mystery of a murder that happened about 20 years ago. So that's pretty good so far. I'm about halfway through that, so I'm gonna get on and watch that, and I'll see you next time.